Right, my obs just completely stopped sending traffic again. It just completely and utterly stops. So we're going to try it again. So hopefully whoever was watching will come back, and hopefully it'll last more than 10 minutes. But I will keep an eye on it. Let's get this back going as soon as we can. Right, okay. Okay, we're still connected now. Hello again. Yeah, again. My obs just stopped sending traffic out. It just completely stopped. So, hello there again. I've just changed something in the network settings. Turned power management off on my Ethernet card. So I just did that. I wasn't sure if that was due to the electrical storm. No, we haven't got one here in London. It's just muggy as hell. It seems to be all right at the moment. So as soon as you know, if you notice it's stuttering or something, just let us know. Let's get on the plane. Right, we'll do a quick start as well, as quick as we can. Right, well, that didn't seem to do anything. My Phoenix is all powered up. What's going on here? Let's click both of them, see what happens. Okay, so now this isn't working. Ground power, it's not available. I'll give it a minute in case the Phoenix stuff's got a load. Because I've got a program that runs in the background for my aircraft, because it's a DLC aircraft. It's no biggie if it... I mean, it's all loaded up. Oh, if it's not one problem, it's another. It's like whack-a-mole on my streams, isn't it? Yeah, nothing's responding. See? Absolutely nothing's responding. What's the FPS like when I'm sort of going in and out here and I'm doing that? Is that alright? Yeah, I can't even turn this on. Oh, for crying out loud. It's fine a minute ago. Let's go to the main menu. Luckily, it doesn't actually take long to do this. It used to take ages in Flight Sim 2020. Looks fine. Excellent. Okay, so let's see how we do it after 10 minutes. Okay. Ready to fly. Yeah, it looks alright from here. There's our plane. This is live time and weather. That's bloody sunny. Right. Okay. Can we turn the bloody thing on? No, we can't. Oh, Christ. Let me restart the Phoenix software. And while that's firing up, we can go back in again. Right, that's loading. It's not saying there's an update to do. Let's try a different gate. Right. There has just been an update to Flight Sim today. There's about 4 gigs worth of it. Okay. All looks good from out here. Engines look huge. Our Aer Lingus looks great from the 1980s. Let's board it. It makes that clicky noise, okay. That's better. Right, external power. Right, looking good. Right, add ears to align. Right, we're going to skip through this very, very quickly. Just do these couple of bits. Crew, engine supply. Right, yeah, we're going to skip through this very quickly because this is what the third time we're doing it today. Right, we should be able to power this on. Right, import our flight. And we'll get people on very quickly. Okay, we'll get them loaded in 7 minutes. Because we still got to wait for the add ears to align. We can't make that do it quickly. Want to change the controls, incremental thrust handling for when we're taxiing, and then we'll change that once we get onto the runway. Right, let's get everything done on the flight management computer very quickly. So we'll init our flight. That should pull it all in. There we go. Okay, cost index 60. Oh. Okay. Now what is going on today? What is going on? Power is on. Okay, well, we can't do anything. We haven't got any flight computer. I think this update has killed something. That is unbelievable. It says ready there, it's just can't use it. It just flicked off, didn't it? Right, let's get everything off. Right, this doesn't happen. If we can't do it again, then we'll have to just call it a night. Right, McDo is there. It's working. But the it looks like the part of it that does all the flight control is broken, is bugged out. So look, that bit there, we can't get to it. Evening, Jim. Glad you haven't melted away in this weather. I'm close to it. Tottenham's Jed Spence joined Inter Milan. He's on board for his medical. I'm a Chelsea man. We've just got all the has-beens now. We just signed Jordan Henderson, haven't we? Danny Welbeck, and well, what's his name from Villa? Don't you were lucky not to go down, Tottenham. We're still not on Microsoft to break things with updates. Yeah, I know. Imagine that. It's because I'm using a third-party DLC. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, that's broken again. For crying out fucking loud. I think it's this Phoenix app is not compatible with this update. See, I've just fired Phoenix Sim up again. And I heard it all kick into life. Something happened. Yeah, look. See, how ridiculous is that? Hey, look. That's working. It's going to moan about the time, but that's fine. Working. Remarkable, isn't it? Oh, that's the great Jordan Henderson. Yeah, truly a sign of yeah. I know. What are we doing? What are we actually doing? Sort of bunch of teams, a bunch of expensive players and has-beens that can't play very well together. Right, let's see what this does. Oh, look, we've got the FMCC now. Right, can we initialise this? Hey, we've got something. Right, we can put in our data from here now. Right, cost index 58. Cruise level, flight level 370. Wind, let's download the wind. Oh. Wind request. Let's get our flight number. It's U28199. Right. Flight plan. The SID we are using is SFD4Z. That's our departure route. So this discontinuity should go. Departure runway 8 right, and it is SFD4Z. So let's insert that in, and that is our route. We'll do the star, the arrival route, once we're getting near the end of the cruise. Right, that bit is done. Okay, we'll go to the takeoff performance again. I presume it's going to be still the same. Let's check on here. That's all right. Sync the load sheet preliminary, sync the weather report, calculate it. 51, 51, 52. That's fine. Flick there. Flex 2 temperature is 66. So that's how much we will flex the engine temperature to on full throttle. Flaps 1/DN. This is our takeoff flaps. 0.2. And everything else is fine. Okay. All we need to do now is, back on this init page, is put our weights in once everybody and all the fuel is loaded. I think the fuel will be 9.3 tons, if I remember from before. So let's have a look. Right, they're not quite all on yet. So, can always send in a QPR. Now you got a tough home game to start the season on Saturday, QPR, haven't you? Yeah, what are we doing? Danny Welbeck, Jordan Henderson, what the hell are we doing? I mean, I know Delap, our striker, is utter dog shit, but why? Right, the fuel is loaded. 9.3 kilos, so we can start putting that in the McDo. 9.3 metric tons, should I say. We're just waiting for this when all the passengers are loaded. So now the fuel is done, we can turn on all the fuel pumps, put the seatbelt sign on, put the crew air supply on, we can put the nav lights on and the strobe lights on. That's all that. We can start the APU, so we don't have to use external power. These batteries should be on. Okay, so let's start the APU. We will start that up there. Bosh. Right, now all these orange lights will go out once we've got the engines all started. Well, I reckon everyone should be loaded in by now, and they are. Right, so let's look at this. There you go, there goes the jet bridge. 57.2, 31.7. There's our zero fuel weight and centre of gravity. Okay, we still haven't got our ADIRs lined up. Let's look in the cockpit. Yeah, map not yet available. Let's just check up here. Yeah, they're still in alignment mode. Let's check our... There, flaps open. So this is our APU. What the hell is it doing? Available. This really is misbehaving. I've got a feeling something horrendous is going to happen. The Phoenix app hasn't even loaded. So I reckon this is all going tits up, but that thinks it's there. Didn't like Elite Dangerous. Main Meister didn't like Elite Dangerous. We've got this bloody plane moving it. I'm getting there. I am getting there. Right. Let's put the APU bleed on, and we'll put our beacon on. So we're ready for pushback. So let's get this going. Alright, ADIR's aligned. No, they're not. GPS primary loss. Yeah, I think there's a problem with the Phoenix. Why it won't load, I don't know. Let me try it in this window here. It seems loaded. Moved it round. So we just got to wait for this. Hopefully it'll be a minute or two, and then I'll just set the we can move round a bit like that. See if we can set this up. There, we got our map now. It's all right. Let's set that to 37,000 feet. I'm not liking my scrolling. What is wrong with this? $3,000. 7. 8. It's going. It's sort of 13. Just want it to 27. 37. Sorry. Right, we're going to go. Well, nearly there now. Normally, I used to like just scroll these. There we go. Right, let's sort push back out. Sorry about this. I don't know what is going on tonight. Oh yeah. Phoenix. Okay. Right. Sim settings. Just make sure that that incremental thrust is good. Right. Connect the tug. Unhook the GPU. What happened there? I thought we'd just lost our power again for a minute. Right. Start that and we'll take the parking brake off. And of course, we're not moving anywhere. Let me just check the brakes. Parking brake is off. So why are we not pushing back? I don't have to cheat and use reverse thrust. Ah, here we go, finally. No buffering for me, everything running good. Yeah, I'll tell you what I did in a sec once we sort of get ourselves going. Right, while we're going back, let's put this to start and we'll get engine 2 going. Okay, right, that'll do for the pushback. So let's stop that. Put the brakes on. There goes the tug. Right, let's check our engines. Can you hear it starting? Too hot for a slideshow, mate. Slideshow, what? Is it buffering again? I'm buffering every 10 to 20 seconds. This is just me. Ah, right, yeah. No buffering. Yeah, right, I'm getting there. I'm getting it now. Yeah, I haven't got any drop frames or any connection settings, and I'll tell you how I got round that. Right, I think engine 1 is available, so let's get engine 2 started. Back after a big lightning strike, it sounded like a tree exploded in the distance. Jesus Christ. That's what we need here. We need a bit of rain. It's just nothing. Right. Let's lock the cabin door. Okay. Spoilers on armed and flaps to 1. Okay. As soon as the engine's started, we can get going. There we go, it's there. Right. I think we've got both engines going. We can start taxiing now. We can turn that to there. Okay. So I've got to try and find my way to runway 8. Right, let's see if we can get a map up. While we're doing that. There we go, we can zoom right in. That should show us roughly. That's fucking Heathrow. What is it talking about? You know something? Let's just wing it. Right, let's give the throttle a few. There we go. So I know we're going west to east. Right. So I think we will go around this way. So we should probably cross over the right, there's the brakes. Right, let's increase this a little bit. Obviously there's still 2 runways at Gatwick, but they're not all you. This is where you find out everything you've said has gone over the plane's PA, and all the passengers want to get off. Oh, I'm surprised they haven't already got off. Yeah, I agree with Ray there. We definitely do with some rain. All the grass. I know there's not much here where I am in London, but what there is all yellow. Right, that looks like there's the runway there. I've gone wrong somewhere, but I'm going to go down this way to the start of the runway. And I will do the rest of my settings. Right. As we're taxiing down this bit here. Yeah, there's the Pappy lights. Yeah, so we're near the start of the runway anyway. Those lights tell you if you're coming in at the right angle. Okay, we'll do that auto brake in a minute. Let's just set our lights up. So we've got, we want takeoff lights. Actually, they're still taxiing at the moment. Landing lights there. We don't want the runway turn lights. We can turn off the APU. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that... who's this cunt wandering around? And we'll set our auto brake. And we'll do the takeoff config. So we'll do that just when we hold short of the runway. Once we get up in the air and we're on our merry way, I'll tell you what I did to stop it crashing my stream. I may have been a bit unfair on Virgin Media the other day, but they fucking deserve it anyway, so fuck them. Right, sun's right in my eyes. Yeah, could have done with the eclipse right now. Right, nearly at the end. And we'll take this last turn here because we're quite heavy actually. Right, here we go. This is where we're going to turn on to runway 8 right. That's 8 left. He's down there. I think we might have to go down the end here. Because that's the little skinny runway that's only ever rarely in use by lighter aircraft. It's not like Heathrow where you've got 2 runways and there's a great big gap in the middle so you can get 2 large planes on it at the same time without smashing their wings. There we go. Here's the runway we want. Right, we'll just stop here and hold short for a sec and do the last of our settings. Right, so let's just check auto brake to max. There's a setting here. We've got to verify takeoff config. Auto spoilers are armed, that's fine. Landing lights on, takeoff lights on. Runway turn on. These should be armed. Okay. Should have nothing on here now. The sign's on. That should be fine. The smoke. The exit signs are on. Oh, no smoking. Sorry, Lucosa. Put out a few water bottles in the back garden. Seeds and nuts. Sparrows and robins love it. Yeah, you've got to do that. And the birds as well, because they're struggling to find water. They said on the news or something. They said that we're going to run out of water in 6 weeks. Do you fucking believe that? They didn't run out of Now, how long will be the flight? Just about a couple of hours. And for the movie recreator as well. Hello there, Taylor and movie recreator. Yeah, a couple of hours to Milan. It took us a while to get ourselves going. Right, we have been given takeoff clearance. I'm not using any sort of ATC. So the co-pilot can piss off. Right, now I just need to make one more change, and that is on the sim. I need it to do that. Okay, right, let's not fuck around anymore and let's get going. Right. Should be on flex. Ooh. It's not happy about something. Hold on, toga. Right. That was a bit bad engine management. I really should use Flight 6 and not a Xbox controller. V1 and rotate. Positive rate gear up. Well, now we can put it into climb. Let's climb. Doesn't appear to be, does it? Yeah, the engines have spooled down completely. Right, well, let's just set the autopilot just for a second. Something is seriously wrong with this plane. Frame rate a little choppy now. So is this plane, mate. And my instruments have all gone wrong. My throttle isn't going into climb properly. The autopilot won't go on. Auto throttle won't go on. Well, it is now. Finally, it's sorted itself out now. Yeah, something is seriously not working. I'm going to fly the whole bloody trip manually. I'll try Control Z. There, autopilot is on now. Right, oh, that's moaning down there. That, yeah, I forgot something. Where I was pissing about, we've got to put the TCAS on. And then take that. That's the collision alert. There we go. And we'll retract the flaps. Okay, we seem to be back as we should be. There we go. How's the frame rate looking? I mean, it's not rendering any clouds, so and it's only 1080p. Right, it looks like we've hit a constraint. I'll show you what that is. If we turn constraints on here, yeah, we can't exceed. We can't exceed 6,000 feet. It's all part of noise abatement. So, yeah, it stops us there. We can just ignore that if we want to in the game, but as a professional pilot, you're not really supposed to. So let's set this so we've got a bit more range on it. Yeah, the constraint is only up to there. So this looks like Kent, isn't it? I don't know what that river is going down there. Frame rate good now. Okay. I blame the weather, mate. Right, once we get on there, you'll notice that, right, because we're over 6,000 feet, we can set the barometer to standard. There we go. And that'll stop it moaning about that. Ground spoilers armed, so we don't need to arm the spoilers anymore. So we can disarm the spoilers. And look, I've set some camera views up. Oh, now what? Incorrect heading. What's this moaning about? There we go. Fix that. I'm on nav mode. Don't need a heading. So let it follow that. That's how they do it. Well, yeah, as I say, the frame rate is good now. Right, what was I going to show you? Yeah, I've got some camera views set up. So we've got the standard view here. I set this one up. This is me GoPro one. So I've got a GoPro filming down there. There we go. It's one of the passenger views. And the other one behind the wing there, so we're behind. That's why it's a bit louder there, because you're at the rear of the wing and you can hear the jet blast. And then we've got one here as well, and we got one here. So, and then we can just go back here. Right, we're nearly out away from those constraints. And then we can actually start getting up to cruising altitude. Let's have a look and make sure all this is right. Wish I could see it. There we go. We're now climbing properly, which is exactly what we wanted to do. So we're away from those noise abatement constraints. At least the instruments do seem to be working properly now. So yeah. We are pointing upwards, we're pointing at the right sort of attitude now. How's the, is the frame rate still alright, Ray? I mean, I have taken out my dedicated GPU I was using because that sort of died on me. It was a AMD Radeon 570. So I was using that for booting Mac OS because it's compatible, and I was using it for doing encoding in OBS. But yeah, it died. The fans died on it, and yeah, it was just not working well at all. So all this is looking good at the moment. So how high are we? We're at 10,000 feet now. I reckon we can take the seatbelt signs off. It's pretty smooth flying from now. So they can wander around and do what they want. And I don't know what the temperature's like in Italy. Oh, we can turn our these lights off if it'll let me. Oh, that one's obviously stuck where it is. But yeah, this is the bit of the flight where not a huge amount happens for the pilots. They just tune the frequencies. I mean, I'm not using air traffic control. Yeah, it's good, Jim. Yeah, okay, mate. Cheers for that. And obviously, look, in this plane here, we've got a meal tray. There's no co-pilot because yeah, I beat him to death. So I'll put this fucking thing away. There we go. So yeah, now we are over the ocean. Oh, fuck off, co-pilot. How do I turn that off? We're not using headings. We're not going by headings. We're going by bearings and from the GPS. Right, so while we're not doing a huge amount here, I can do some Q&A. If you've got any questions on why I did certain things, what some buttons were that I was pressing, then yeah, fire away, go for it. I might even treat you to some of my shitty AI music because I won't get copyright strikes, even though depending on what you do, you don't often get them. Well, Lucosa's been alright so far with Yes and a couple of others. So far away doesn't even have to be about the airplane or the flight. Just fire any questions you want, and as long as they're appropriate, I will answer them. While doing that, I'll sort of fire up my crappy music player. I won't, it'll be on his background music. I'll turn it down. Right. Only have blocks in Russia and Belarus. Oh, that's yeah, that's a shame, isn't it? Well, I asked this AI to play something that sounded like chip tunes with a SID type of feel to it, and yeah, it's not very good. Yes, that is diabolical, isn't it? I don't remember the SID being able to do drums quite like that. It's more like a Yamaha FM synth, isn't it? That's not supposed to be a SID. It said it has SID vibes, it said. I don't think it's capable of doing a SID. Nothing's capable of sounding like a SID, is it? Apart from a totally 100% emulated SID. But yeah, I asked it to at least attempt to do it. It sounds like a fucking Game Boy, doesn't it? There's not much to see out of these windows at the moment. You ever received a copyright strike on any bollocks like that? No, because I've made it. I made it, so I own the rights to it. Oh, have I ever received? Yes, I did get one, but it was a warning because I'm not monetised. Do you remember a while ago, a long time ago, I did a playthrough of the Commodore 64 Dracula text adventure game, and when you got to a certain point it played the old Tchaikovsky, is it Fugue or something, I can't remember the name of it, and played that with a SID with one channel, and I got a copyright warning about that, for fuck's sake, and it named the actual song. Right, how I fixed the stream crashing. I noticed today it always seems to be after about 10 minutes, and this game is very network intensive because it constantly downloads the content from Microsoft. It's not a big install, it doesn't sit on my SDD. So I googled it and they said, yeah, it's Windows shutting it down because the traffic rate is higher on it because I'm streaming out. Oh, barked Carter a fugue. Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. So anyway, it said what you need to do is go into the properties of your network card, the Ethernet card in control panel, and untick the let Windows manage the power of my card. So I've done that, and look, it seems alright at the moment now. If copyright on a composition is over 300 years old, yeah, I know, I couldn't believe it. I didn't take the video down, and I just got a warning. And I didn't get it until about a week after the video had been uploaded and been live. Oh, now what? Excess cabin altitude. Oh, someone got that. What is going on with this plane? It's bizarre. This is cabin pressure, excess cabin altitude. Oh look, yeah, look at that. So I'm basically crushing everyone to death. Where do you control that? I've never had this before. Cabin pressure. Let's put it down a bit then. Let's see if that sorts itself out. Is that going down at all? No, it's going up. How did that happen? Look at it. Vertical speeds all over the place. 14, yeah, it's going up. Yeah, 2018. So, God, yeah, we're looking at 8 years ago. Our cabin pressure should be about 8,000 feet. Obviously my plane's got a leak. Air pressure leak. This is incredibly bullshit, isn't it? Let's see if the packs are on. Let's turn these off. These are the air conditioning. And I'll turn them on again. Well, I'm not crushing everybody to death. We've got the same pressure as 16,000 feet. We're getting around about copyrighting the particular performance, but that's going to be applicable to a SID version. Yeah, exactly. I mean, how ridiculous. Right, that seems to be going down a little bit now. Yeah, look, it's going down. Then I'll stick it back on auto. I think resetting the packs did it. This is the air pumps. Yeah, I never finished that Dracula. I never did because there's 3 parts to that. I should carry on. I haven't done any retro-y stuff for a while actually. I was thinking the other day, what could I do? So look, we're climbing forward. We're not far from cruising altitude. Right, look, at least I'm not at least I'm not suffocating everybody. Right. Epoxy faults that we've been having on this thing. I haven't even got faults turned on. I blame it on the update and a slight incompatibility. There we go, look. I've obviously got my pilot oxygen mask on while I did that, so there. Everyone should wake up now. That made the flight go a bit quicker for them, didn't it? Having an enforced sleep through oxygen deprivation. Let's put it back on auto and see what it does. Yeah, that. There we go. Oh no, that's going up. That's going up. Look at that. This is this. My instruments are going ape shit. I've lost passion for playing games in recent months. Maybe it'll return, maybe not. Yeah. I've been playing lots of sort of different games, and I've been doing lots of different ones each time. I haven't really been sticking to one on my live streams. Oh shit, look at it, it's going up again. My attention span is pretty shit at the moment when it comes to gaming and what I'm doing on my stream. Yeah, look, that's... Alright, we'll keep an eye on that. But it is going up, yeah. Let's set it about there. Let's see if it stays where it is. Oh, look at it. It's definitely fucked. CRL's released plenty of adventures in 3 parts. Oh, let's see, look, it's done it again. Yeah, it was CRL, wasn't there a Frankenstein one as well? I vaguely remember there being a Frankenstein one. Right, reset the packs again. God, this is sticking plaster stuff. No, it's going up. I don't know what we can do about this. It settled itself down earlier, didn't it? Predictive wind shear is not on. Yeah, that's down to me. This predictive wind shear is there. I think we are at the top of climb now anyway. Oh no, that should be 37,000. Enjoy the variety of your streams. I'll nominate you for an MBE and New Year honours. Okay, yeah, I'll take that, mate. Yeah, it's a 3-part. It's got pretty much all they released. Did they do anything other than Frankenstein and Dracula? Right, it's coming down now. Look at that. How ridiculous is that? Frankenstein was my favourite CRL. He's very atmospheric. Wolfman was okay, but the main section was frustrating, so I gave up on it. Ah, yeah. Had sort of a mini game in it. Yeah, I don't think I had the Frankenstein one. I mean, I can get hold of it. Let's try and finish Dracula. So where did I get to? I think I got through the hotel. They tried to poison me. The stuff on the menu. And yeah, and I had nightmares because of obviously something in the food. Let's put this back on auto. Suspect loads of people have turned down all MBE, CBE, etc. Yeah, I'm a commander of the British Empire. I'll take that. Right, I just need that set at 0 because we are at cruising altitude, or nearly actually. Nearly at cruise. Yeah, they probably have to a lot of them are turning down because they feel hypocritical, don't they? How's the Clacton by-election doing? Oh, my instruments are all over the place. Hopefully Phoenix will do an update soon so that it's not so buggy. I mean, Farage is going to win it, obviously, but it's a two-horse race between him and Binface, and that is embarrassing. So look, cabin pressure's fucked again. I'm going to leave it on manual. What I'll do, I reckon there's a feature on this where you can double the speed. So you're going at double the rate of time to get us there a bit quicker. Let's see if I can see us on the map. Oh, look, there's our destination, LIMC. Oh no, it's coming down. It's just all over the place. This cabin pressure crap. Now it's going up again. Be about 6,000. Let's change it to 4,000. The vertical speed is all over the place, that's why. Imagine if Binface wins, that would be hilarious. Did I miss much? Yeah, because I think the recent update for Flight Sim that I got today is causing an issue with my third-party plane DLC. The cabin pressure is sort of going up and down all over the place. If you look here, look at the vertical speed of my cabin pressure. It's all over the place. So although it's at a safe, the cabin pressure simulating being at a safe altitude, it's just all over the place. Yes, it is highly unlikely that Binface will win. But I'd like it if it's not a total whitewash by Farage. See that? It's going down. It's a safety valve there, see? And the packs are on, inlet and outlet. See, it's not connected that up properly. Well, there's definitely a problem with this. Anyway, we can see where we are and where we're going on here. I don't know if there's any controls I can do on here, so we're about a third of the way there. The pack flow is normal. Packs are on. That's all on auto. That's absolutely fine. Engine bleeds are on, so yeah, this weird error is very bizarre. But look, it seems to have stabilised at the moment. around between 6,000 feet and 7,000. That's acceptable. I'll keep it at that. Third-party DLCs causing issues with simulators. I'm all too familiar with that. Yeah, and the thing is, this has been fine. This, up to now, I got this DLC with Flight Simulator 20, well, I bought it for Flight Simulator 2020. And it was absolutely fine with that. And then when 2024 came out, it had an update a few weeks later, and it was a bit dodgy, and then they fixed it. So it's been fine. At least they're not like a certain other simulator DLC provider that say, oh well, if the simulator has changed and it's not and our stuff's not compatible anymore, it's not our problem. Farage can't win, even if he gets 90% of the votes and the turnout is about 80%. He's only beaten nothing but novelty candidates. So, yeah, I mean, the whole thing's a joke anyway. He's just done it all to get the attention off his corrupt finances and terrible behaviour. It's just a distraction. That's all it is. And I think no matter what we think of Keir Starmer, his last words at the last PMQs to Nigel, to the people of Clacton, he said, put your votes in the bin. So actually, after all the fuck-ups and lack of doing anything that he made, that was actually quite amusing. Right, we've got no alerts on here, that's good. Wasn't there a bucket face or something a few years back? I don't remember that. You obviously got your monster raving loons, haven't you? And the bloke that his head, he had a balaclava thing on his head that looked like looked like a portion of baked beans. So where's my phone been vibrating away? Let's should we keep it at real time, or should we go to double time for a bit? There's something going on here. It's not even showing where we are on the map. Oh yeah, there we go. We are on the right course. It was just being a bit fucky. There we go. So we've got a bit of glare on here. We got top of descent, we will see on here as a little line once we get a bit closer around here. Lord Buckethead, who is Count Bimface, had to change the name because of some legal challenge over the name. Oh, someone already had a trademark on Buckethead, did they? I think Bimface was a good option. At least the other sort of major political parties had the presence of mind to not even field anyone for this pathetic by-election. Right, so anything we can see out the windows? Okay, it's all got a bit hazy because obviously the sun is setting. A legal challenge over Lord Buckethead, what the fuck? I think it was that arsehole who was in Guns N' Roses for a bit. Which one's that? I think Axl Rose is the biggest arsehole in Guns N' Roses. Why did he challenge that, I wonder? Did he form a new band called the Bucketheads or something? Right, let's have a look out the other window. And where are we heading over? We're still going over France. We're going to head towards the Alps soon. I hope we get a nice view of them. It should, yeah, come over the Alps. Around about, starting from about here. Because we will be turning to head to this, to here, so yeah, right over the Swiss Alps there. Buckethead, some yank guitarist, wears a KFC bargain bucket on his... Jesus Christ, I mean, if you wear that, then I think cunthead is more appropriate. I wonder if, with this plane, with all the faults and bugs going on, I wonder if we are actually going to be able to land it in one piece. That'd be very interesting. But yeah, I think from there, we are about halfway. I'm not sure there's much point putting it on double time. Because that'd probably be, excuse me, that'd probably be bugged as well. What we will do, let's have a look at our flight plan. And change, I'll leave that for now. I'll change that when we get a bit nearer. So we're coming in on Astig to 35 right, and that will be our arrival, Astig 3E. So we haven't put that in yet into our flight plan. As I said, we did our departure route. Oh fucking hell, it's gone off again. I don't think this is not really playable, is it, like this? We'll have to restart Phoenix again. It'll probably break something else. Jesus Christ. Right, I've just restarted the Phoenix. This ain't really good enough, is it? I can't do a power reset in the middle of a flight. Let's see if that one's up. No. So it's just nothing but bugs. So why is that like that? It wasn't Guns N' Roses, so that seems like the perfect name. ED raw materials now on 3 figures. I'm sure you'll all sleep better now, you know. Yep, that's it. My problems are over. Why is this? So this will be the last flight sim video I do until I've I know what the hell's going on with this. I mean, there's fuse panels at the back we can look at, but I don't know if, yeah, some of them are clickable. That is comnav, that's comms. There's 1 or 2 fuses to pop in and out, and I don't know which ones to do off the top of my head. Probes, anti-ionized lighting. It's the MCDU I want. Let's see if it actually turns when I mean, look, yeah, it's in Mac mode. It's not in nav mode anymore because it's fucked. Well, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Complete failure. Let's see if we go straight on there. Yeah, I'll wait for a Phoenix update before I do another flight sim stream, because we probably will end up fucking the plane into some field. Not deliberately. I can't even switch. I can't even put the runway frequencies in because I have to do it in there, so I can't even. At least that's working. We're doing the chat. Nothing there at the moment. Let's see if we do a left turn. There we are. So it is following the course. I don't want this vertical speed. Yeah, that's how that should be. And it should be an alt cruise, that's right. But yeah, so I'm not feeling too hopeful about the landing. But we can see what happens. While we're flying now, I'll just do a quick Google search and see there's a quick way around that. Yeah, I'll stick my crappy music back on for you. Actually, no, I won't. Phoenix A320 MCDU off. Turned off. Goes black, typically caused by a background app crash. You may have an electrical bus failure. Yeah, but we didn't do that. Phoenix app or Sim Connect crash. Sim Connect crashed. Now that stopped there. Right, okay. There's Navigraph Simlink. Let's do that one. I know you can't see what's on my screen. I'm just signing into a few things. Try Simlink. Sim Connect. Let's try that one. And then I can also restart the Phoenix as well, it says. which I will do. So maybe it is a known issue. I've had to do this a couple of times already, so maybe it just really is this compatibility issue. I've done a restart display, that'll probably crash us out completely. Hey, we're back! That did it! I think we've done it. Well, I can't press nothing. That works. That doesn't. Right, seeing as there's only 3 of you watching, I'm going to just try restarting the thing on here, restart all on the system status. That'll probably crash us. Oh no, doing that has actually crashed the app. So the app that sits in the background. So let's just bang it on again. Yeah, so at least we know what the problem is. Because Phoenix doesn't even start up anymore. I have to go into the task manager and see that's in there. There is Phoenix. In task. Well, let's try it again. Right, it's done a proper restart this time. It's signing me in. Right, let's get back to our plane. Oh dear God. The whole bloody plane is gone off now. Okay, system's all gone, so we are gonna have a crash. No power. Yeah, we are fucked. Can I even steer the thing? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can't turn anything on again. Oh, tried restarting the display. No, it's absolutely bollocks, isn't it? I'll just have to crash. Because I can't even see where I am. I think it's just the displays. It's probably going to fly me. Oh look, I've tried turning autopilot on and off. It's having none of it. So yeah, we have to chalk this one up as another being let down by my own systems. So let's have a laugh. Let's just cut the engines off. Not that they're started. Can't turn a thing on. We'll deploy the little power thing, ram air turbine. I don't know where that is. Deploy the ram air. That's your emergency power. Does a little fan thing. Yeah, we're absolutely bollocksed. What can we do, eh? But at least the stream didn't drop out, yeah? Even if my plane will. I've just done a reset display, but that's not really done anything. Yeah, can't use the Phoenix, only cost me 50 quid. But that was like 4 years ago. We don't seem to be falling out the sky or stalling or anything. I can't really see how fast we're going. Look, nothing there, nothing there. Altitude is dropping. Okay. Don't really think we can come back from this. Do you really want to watch me crash it into the ground? Then we will then. That'll be a yes. There's a nice bit. Let's do a Sully. Let's land in this river. Do the flaps even work? Well, the joystick's vibrating, my controller's vibrating. Can anyone remember the last time I did a stream that wasn't a total disaster? Just like the landing gear and that work. Let's just... Yeah, we still have control over the plane. Hydraulics anyway, but not the engines or the systems or anything. Anyway, at least we get a good look at the scenery up close. I'm going to have a look how to deploy the ram here. It's just... I can hear the engines. So the engines are on, I turned them off. That's unbelievable. I turned them off here, the complaint's completely stuck. Go back to the previous... Yeah, that's a massive fucking install. That is a massive install. That's even bigger than Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, I've literally got no control over this plane. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you anymore. I will probably just cut the stream off now, because this has been pretty painful and a bit of a car crash, or a plane crash. So I will wait until it is compatible and I've tested it. I mean, I did test it the other day and I didn't get these problems. I tested it even before my stream on Monday night and I didn't get any problems like this at all. So yeah, it's a mystery, but then there was an update today. Right, okay, so yeah, I'll end the stream prematurely here. I mean, yeah, we've been going a couple of hours on and off, but yeah, all I can say is yeah, the Phoenix updated the other day. On Monday I updated the Phoenix actually, so I'd already done all that, and then Flight Sim updated today, so maybe yeah, I'll maybe wait till the next Phoenix update before I even bother doing this again. Right, okay, yeah, so what would, yeah, this is be a good time to wrap the stream up. We got almost to near the Alps, and then the plane completely fucked up. Okay, right, well, thanks for watching, those who did stick around for this fucking shit, and yeah.